So, did you guys hear the news that men and women are finally equal and the feminists, all their hopes and dreams finally came true? And that just basically means that the US soccer team gets beat 12-0 by Wrexham, a retired soccer team. Let's see what people are saying. This person says, if you ever feel useless, just remember that Wrexham had a goalkeeper in this game. Yeah, their goalkeeper didn't even play. On the other hand, the women's goalkeeper was beat up. Really sad. And she is actually a good player. And then this person saying, wow, it's almost like one team had a natural biological advantage. That's so weird, right? I mean, like, what? Men and women are different? This is such surprising new information. Not. I mean, if these women did one thing with this match, it was sure that they got people talking and got a lot of publicity for getting beat. But however, that is not the point of sports, and that's not a good way about going and getting publicity, because it's just not very ethical, because those men didn't even get to play a real game. It was so easy for them that they could have probably beat those women a lot worse. I even saw one person saying that it's not respect that they were showing by not beating the women, it's sympathy. They felt bad for them, and I feel bad for them too. So we're gonna go ahead and watch it. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. If you guys want to know a little bit about my story, I was raised in the United States, where a lot of our teachings are very liberal, and they teach women to try to beat men at their own game instead of recognizing our own strengths. And so I was raised up with that kind of culture. And then as I got older, I traveled to South America and I lived there for a few years, and I learned a new way of being, and perhaps more traditional. So if you guys can relate in some ways to my story, I would love if you guys subscribe to my channel. And I've been watching, I actually found this video topic because I was on the YouTube Analytics app, and it was telling me it has a research tab now, which is new. And so I clicked on that and I saw that it was very trendy that people were watching this game. And I am a soccer fan. I wasn't aware of this, so I'm kind of a little bit late to the party, but you guys know my perspective and what I believe. I believe that men and women should play separately, and that women cannot expect to get the same pay for their sports because they're not providing the same value, or they're not as entertaining, they're not as watched by most people. And so that's just what I believe. And I think that typically men are a lot more physically capable than women. You know, most men have very hard jobs. Not all men, I'm just saying in general, men are capable of, you know, lifting bricks and doing really hard work. And women, we have different strengths. We're very good in our relationships, and we're very good at uniting people. And I think that those are things that we should focus on. And this game was just a complete mess, because it basically shows both sides' strengths, but it also shows both men and women's weaknesses when you put them in the same sport together. And it's just very messy, and it's just sad. So enough of my talking. As you guys know, I just talk a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and watch the video finally, so you guys can see just how badly these women got beat. Try not to cry. It's pretty sad.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups, and there are some changes for both teams.
And so the men's team scored 7 goals in the first 20 minutes. And one of those players is a 46-year-old. They're a retired soccer team, and they're playing against basically the best women's sports team. And that's not to say that those women are not good at soccer, but they're not good at soccer against men. I don't even know whose idea was it to do this. And I mean, at least people showed up. I'm surprised anybody showed up. It's the first time people showed up to a women's soccer game, probably. I...
Lewis Lloyd trying to cross in the middle, and a first initial shot. Now the header, another save by Lindsay Harris.
This is like the first few seconds of the game.
And that's going to hit the side of the net. Are you kidding me?
Yikes. Yikes. It's so easy for them.
There's a shot, and there's a goal.
I mean, they're not even trying. So that was the first goal. And it's, you can just tell they're not even trying their hardest. They can't even keep up with them. And I feel like the women look a little bit not able to engage as much. If they would have been women, they could have gotten more in defense and blocked, you know?
Nice spin move here by Lloyd. Lloyd fires and scores back to back goals here by Wrexham.
I'm like cry laughing because I mean it's just I I I mean I know people like we can't feel bad because it's what they wanted, you know? They wanted to play the game, so it's like if you agree to play the game, then you agree to getting beat, you know? And the men aren't even trying their hardest.
Here's a turnover, another shot, and there's a save for Harris.
She just goes immediately into the fetal position.
Here is Trundle, and another kick save.
Poor girl.
Harris again.
So yeah, the Wrexham goalie isn't playing at all. And from the women's team, she's basically the only woman playing. She's just getting beat down. It's so sad. Oh. Guys kick so hard. That has to be terrifying.
Another shot and another
I mean,
goal.
it was just so easy for them. These girls, they didn't stand a chance at all. There is no reason why women should get paid the same amount if we cannot keep up the same level. If somehow, someday, everybody turns into transformers and all of our body parts are replaced with like robots and we can just put stronger legs on and stuff, then maybe. But for now, it's just not working. I mean, like, no matter how hard you train, these women are good at soccer, but, like, I mean, like, these guys are killing them. It's just, he's not even trying. And I was reading some comments of people saying that the men aren't even celebrating their goals because it doesn't mean anything. Like, it just takes...
It's now 5-0 Wrexham.
5-0. In a normal soccer game, 5-0?
Bodying players off in that soul roll. He takes that extra touch. Just like he did for the previous goal. He wants to get on that favored left foot.
This reminds me of when I was like in my teens and I would play soccer with some friends and we would play with my dad and I just couldn't keep up with him. There was no way. And that's just what this looks like.
And another save, and another save. 2 in a row. Make it 3. Watch this. Watch Trundle come over right now.
Oh.
That's incredible. You hear the crowd.
Incredible. What do you mean it's incredible? It's like the worst thing I've ever seen.
Does well not once but twice but 3 times.
Ow, it's like it hurts. I'm laughing so hard. I mean, he's not even trying. He's like, this looks like a good opportunity to practice my spinning back kick. Like, not even caring to actually try.
So far so good. Another goal.
So far, so good, yeah.
With the left
Definitely. Not what we were expecting at all. I mean, what did they expect? What did they expect? Did they actually expect to win? There's no way.
Avoid the hero from the first game. Trundle. Trundle. Got a hat trick. Mark Carrington.
It's like butter for them.
Again,
In Spanish,
this is off the post. Oh, wow, the post helps out. Cavallo.
in Spanish, when you play against somebody that can't put up a good match, they're just no match for you. You call them mantequilla, which means butter. It's just so easy. And for this team, it's ay mantequilla. Like, it doesn't even matter. They're not putting up any fight whatsoever. It's just easy. It'd be better if they weren't even like there, you know?
Murkoff trying to move
I don't
around,
mean
and
it
that's
that
going
they
to be a
weren't there,
nice
like alive. I
basket
mean, they're
goal
great.
for George Boyd.
Every human has such wonderful capacity to do good in the world, and I think
Great
that
save.
maybe soccer for women can get
You have to
publicity in
smile.
other ways. I don't know.
Some of the saves she's making,
I
it
don't
looks like
know.
Bobby Foley.
Yes.
I always want to squeeze
Because
this
right
in
now there's
myself.
just no way it's at even
Excellent
near
work.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at you.
of the same
You
level.
bring it every
Is
day because it can change your life. The sporting director might just be in the stands.
Another one by
I have no
Harris.
doubt that their goalie right now has 50 ice packs all over her body.
Murkoff takes that shot with the
Poor
left hand.
thing.
Murkoff is able to get one by Lindsey Harris. And Wrexham
He just walks away like,
9-0.
this is awkward.
And 2 Americans on the squad for Wrexham. Philip Murkoff.
Like there's no there's no need to celebrate, but like it's like you also got a goal, so it's like good job, but it's kind of like there was nobody there to block it.
Perfect contact.
That was perfect contact. A nice feed.
Just doesn't even try to block it anymore. It's like, you know, I'm tired of face planting the ground. Can the rest of the team help out a little bit? That is probably what she's feeling, and it's just not possible because men are stronger. And I do believe that women are very mentally strong. However, that's not really showing through so much.
The whistle to end the 40
Oh,
minutes.
thank goodness. It's over. Mercy, mercy. It's the reason why she tapped his back, because she was like, mercy, mercy, please.
Look at the
No
mutual
more.
respect right there. I mean, he scored 4 goals.
That was so much fun.
To Lindsey Harris.
Mutual respect. Thank you so much for just really beating us down. I mean, they should be grateful that they didn't beat them way worse. They could have totally embarrassed them. The whole audience is clapping like, good job, nice try. At the end of the match, they're going to hand out little participation awards.
Here's a turnover. Jarvis. There it is.
Best at face planting. You win MVP face planter. Wow.
12-0. Wrexham defeats.
What do you do for a living? I am a professional face planter. Her resume is just filled with like points of like most face plants per game.
Lindsey Harris. They're all coming up to Lindsey Harris right now.
I'm sorry. It's because like I'm so nervous that my jokes like aren't even funny anymore. It's just I don't even know what to say. I mean, these women are happy for the opportunity to finally get people to show up for their games, and I just kind of feel like crying a little bit. It's just kind of sad. I mean, they're fortunate, I guess. They're grateful for the opportunity to get beat.
That's remarkable.
It's remarkable, truly. It's
Right now. These are players and
I mean, yeah, the great thing about it is that at least women can have respect and lose and say, you know, you guys played a good game. Thank you for not beating us as badly as you could have. I
who've had amazing careers, players who were on the Wrexham team this past season who had an iconic status right in the UK with what they've done.
I mean, there just has to be another way. Look at the height difference.
To command that sort of performance is impressive.
Everybody in the crowd is like, wow, that was a freaking complete waste of money. There has to be a way for women to make the same amount of money as men without just trying to take all of the hard work away from them that they've done in their own sports and do it in a way that works with who they are. And that is why I'm so big on figuring out who I am, and I highly recommend that everybody else does it, to try to study yourself and figure out how you feel, what are your emotions, and how you can improve each day so we can make money and be accomplished people. And I just think that there's other ways to do it without just expecting it to just happen. And most of all, it just starts within ourselves and changing our mindsets to see how we can be better. And that's all I have to say. I mean, That was really funny. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel so you guys can see more videos. We're going to be talking about this kind of stuff more often. So let me know what you think in the comments. I do read your guys' comments, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!